Greetings, all in one and all. Afternoon and morning to you. It is Zotalk here, and I know the channel content has gone a little dry. So, proposition. We're playing RimWorld. So, RimWorld is you are not in the core systems of the galaxy. You're out here where skinning people and turning them into hats is okay. Uh, the default setting is you know how to make like a freezer, you know how to cook, you know how to make basic weapons, and then you got to come over here to a proper research lab. This is sterile. Sterile! So you got to research stuff, you have to research things. I'm using a mod for this just because there's so much shit, but start over here in peasant land. So it's like basic furnitures like Neolithic, medieval, high medieval, low industrial, which is kind of where our timeline is. That's like, I don't know, World War II stuff, I guess. Uh, Modern day, um, factory automation and androids. I have a lot of mods installed just because it adds a lot more to the game. It also makes your pawns not stupid. So there's all of this. You research your stealth things. You put in some really cool mods. You can put in like brain stuff. Like this is a thing that allows people not to sleep even though they're kind of half not there. So they're a little mentally not so much. I don't even know what that is. But I have a mod that's random research. So you have your characters. Who the hell got that shit beat out of him? Well, that's my character. You see his multiple bionics. Ah, Marks, you got the living hell beat out of you because you're an old fool. So you can see, Marks had a time where I told him to go kill a muffalo. A muffalo is a buffalo, but it's blue because we're in world. I have no other logic than that. So in the basic things, you have to hunt, you have to gather, which comes in your work schedule. Are people allowed to firefight? Why can't Sam firefight? Because of traits. Sam is a ranger child, which means he had a bad indication of fire or something like that. So he can't work on plants and he can't do firefighting. So Sam doesn't do that. Sam is currently mad because there's a handful of decent raiders who decided to come kill me. I put in a kill box because sometimes some of the things that you face are kind of BS. Like, where are they? Ah, yes, murder death robots. Murder death robots. I killed most of them. I scrapped them. Here's some people who came to kill me. Their heads got bitten off by random critters, so you can click on the animal tab. And it's the dead of winter, and I accepted a quest to make the winter even colder than it already is, because I'm pretty late, pretty comfortable. Got advanced power generation, a pretty kick-ass research lab, some of these quest rewards, which are unstable power cells, so I locked them in case they do blow up, they don't start going crazy. This one got hit by a mortar, so I'm gonna have to dig it up and repair it. Chem fuel, it's basically like natural napalm, if you will, or gasoline. Sometimes you gotta go farm for resources, a little defensive zone, which just doesn't work half the time. Here is a flag that I created for trading, because trading is nice. So we've got Nicole. Nicole is smart, and she's also good at talking to people, so Nicole's my trader. And because she's good at talking to people, I made her my ideological priest, which is some sort of offshoot of Christianity, because I've never done that before, so I thought it'd be pretty funny. You can come in here and tell Ducky, who's my lead crafter, because of my ideology, which is crafting, we don't like slavery, and humans are number one. So I decided to go for that, just to make some really kick-ass things. So if I tell them to come over and craft something, well, here, some mortar shells laying on the ground. That's dangerous, in case that gets hit. Special crazy turbine thing over geothermal power, this one, but this is just an advanced version of the regular. So there's that. Starry here, I forgot, Starry's a whiny little bitch. Starry, she is a body purist, which means she doesn't like augmentations of bionics, so she gets to hop around on one leg because she's really getting pissed off and getting pissy all the damn time because her needs were down here with a negative saying, oh, I'm squeamish about having a bionic. Yeah, well, I can't grow legs right now, so that's that. If you are interested in seeing me play RimWorld, let me know. And let me know what kind of a person you want to be. All sorts of traits. You want to be good at construction, terrible at cooking. Do you want to be cooking, can't do shooting? Do you want to be a master shot? Do you want to be a depressive, ugly person so all the other columns will beat the shit out of you because you're horribly ugly and they hate you? This is your choice. Whatever you want to be, good, bad, or ugly, you let me know and I can put you in the game. You can have good traits like nimble, where this guy is even better in melee. You can be lazy, so that means you work slow. This guy also learns things. He works in his global work speed, but he's also slower, so these two traits probably a conflict there. But he also means in his needs tab, that means his bars are up here further, so it takes him more to be happy. My character's pretty happy. Pretty happy. Everyone's really nice. We live in luxury out here in the middle of BFE. Blackout here. They had some CX, so they're very happy. Happy. Ducky, pretty happy. She has supreme expectations because, for some stupid reason in ideology, the leader is -2 on their, like -2 levels by expectation. It says at the bottom, raised by 2 levels. It's dumb. But yeah, you can make people happy. They can be cool. So she's psychically hypersensitive, so that means she's really good at using psychic stuff, which means she's also most vulnerable to it. So that's like, stun. Yeah, stun blackout. Fuck him. See? You can psychically stun people. You can throw waters. You can do that. Word of Trust is... I don't have any... this was my prison, but I ended up making it a half-assed little set of rooms for people. This was some people that I had come over here randomly. So, that's that. Combat is pretty interesting. We have the run and gun mod, so... See, he has a modular hyper... I don't know, it's a space rifle. Oh, okay, he doesn't have his grenades. I did give my character to be a decent medic. The passion system is basically whether or not they love it a lot and how well they forget things, or how little they forget stuff. So see, how my character is good at melee, but he doesn't have a passion for it, so he loses. He doesn't gain it as well. Double passion means you learn more. One passion means you like it, but you're not super in love with it. Sort of like that. So he's overjoyed that because I chose to make my character a body modder, because I think having a cyborg's pretty cool. Even though I got to figure out what happened to his chest. He got shot by something called a charge lance, which is like it's like a jackal, if you want to say. It's like a jackal from Halo. They're not super good in melee. They're somewhat squishy, but they're damn good shots. They're snipers. So, and you've got random people who show up to say hello to me. Their niece is somebody that's not on the map. So, and then people get relationships like Risa. For some reason, my character and Risa, one of my starting colonists, fell in love with each other. So, Risa has some sort of super sword. Nicole, I gave her my speech person. So she likes drugs. That's what chemical interest means. So, you know, she likes drugs. But I've sold most of my drugs just because I'm trying to keep some money in my place. Running out of money, I never can have enough shit. This is my stockpile full of stuff, like wood to build stuff, Psylike uniformers to give them psychic abilities, heavy machine gun or SMGs, making these to sell. So, cocaine? Anybody like some cocaine? Yayo. You can make space cocaine in rimworld. You can cut somebody's legs off. Let me see your remove. Let's see, harvest. Liver. Harvest? Yeah, see? You can harvest body parts. You can do all kinds of terrible things. You can be nice. You know? You can enslave people, or you can free people like I have in my ideology. So, you can be a good guy or a bad guy. Let me know who or what you might want to be, and we'll throw together something. Fair warning, though. If you decide to be a piece of shit, this might be all you get, and there's a hole in the ground. So, you know, if you want to be a depressive, ugly person and who's abrasive and constantly gets into social fights, you know, if someone beats shit out of you, I just might leave you there and you'll scream on the ground and wallow in pain while everyone else just runs past you to go eat or something. Anyways, I love you guys very much, and I'll see you around. Let me know if you want to be in this. Bye-bye.